Hi, my name is Paul Royce. I'm a student in the BFST 16701 Florida Fire Service Managers course in March of 2024. And the following is my final project, which is based on a scenario where a training manager for a training division that has 7 full-time fire service instructors, 5 instructor 2s, 2 instructor 3s, has been tasked with bringing on an additional 2 part-time instructors. He has 2 candidates, neither one of whom has any Florida fire instructor certification or any college credits. The job is to get both of these people certified as fire service instructor, along with giving them both a 40-hour course design and getting them ready to go in 6 months with a training budget for these 2 firefighters of $500.
So needs analysis in the training division is continuous. The needs could arise from statutory requirements, which are constantly changing. The need could have come from applicable standards, which are reviewed and revised on a regular basis. The need could have come from accreditation or an organization that could be seeking accreditation from an outside accrediting organization. And of course, needs arise in support of operations when the people in operations identify training needs. Once a need has been identified, there has to be a plan for how that need will be addressed. In this case, a need was identified for additional training staff, so the strategic plan included the addition of 2 instructors to the training division. This would give the training division the flexibility to use the instructors as needed. It would also lower the cost, and most departments would that had a need like this would draw people from the operations division for temporary assignment in training, but hiring 2 part-time instructors creates no disruption to operations. A budget request has been approved for 2 part-time positions added for training. Those people will not be included in our CBA and will be limited to 25 hours per week. We have 2 applicants, both of whom are firefighters with 6 years experience. Neither of them has any current instructor certification, and neither of them has done any college coursework. We're going to have to put both of these firefighters through the fire service course delivery class in order for them to be able to sit for the state fire service instructor 1 exam. We're going to purchase that full curriculum from IFSA, the Fire and Emergency Services Instructor 9th edition. It can be done in a self-directed format, and if we do it that way, we'll only need an instructor for the final project. And we will submit the BFST syllabus to SC DICE to gain approval. So there really isn't going to be any instructor time to build a course or to get a course approved. We're also going to put these 2 firefighters through fire service course design. And there's no reason not to, because we can use that very same curriculum, Fire and Emergency Services Instructor 9th edition. It can still be done self-directed. Yes, they will have a final project, and there will be some instructor time to review and approve that final project. But once again, Bureau of Fire Standards and Training already has a syllabus, which we can submit to FC DICE and gain approval. So once again, there's really very little instructor time for our staff to put into this. The cost for the ISSA curriculum, $227. It's $44 to sit for the exam at Pearson VUE, $30 for the Bureau of Fire Standards and Training application fee. So for these 2 firefighters, our total expense to purchase the curriculum to apply to the Bureau of Fire Standards and Training to sit for the Instructor 1 exam and to be able to sit for that exam at the Pearson VUE Testing Center will be $375, well within our $500 budget. As previously stated, we don't foresee more than an hour or 2 hours of time from our full-time instructors for the administration and evaluation of these two courses. And we already have an understanding with the two applicants that we will pay for one test at Pearson VUE. If they fail their Instructor 1 exam, the retake will be at their own expense. We don't see any need for additional resources to get this task done, and 6 months is plenty of time for completion.
And so this is my presentation. It may not be perfect, there might be some holes in it, but I tried to hit all the modules. I tried to hit module 1 with the standards. I understand what the standards are for Fire Service Instructor 1. I understand how difficult it is to get a course approved through SC DICE, so I chose an off-the-shelf course at a reasonable price, I think, that also followed the BFST outline. That should have made that relatively simple. I understood that these positions would only have become apparent through a needs analysis, so I made sure to mention that in my presentation. And again, my own personal experience is if you can get something off the shelf at a reasonable price, that's the way to go, rather than spend the time and the effort trying to create your own program. Although there are times where there just isn't anything off the shelf, and you have to create your own program. And I also understand that I kind of skipped the records management a little bit. I took the easy route there by suggesting we put it in our fire department online training program. Resource 1 is always there. It's available. It's great, but a lot of fire departments don't do it. But, it's just very expensive. I understand that. Most of departments I know, they use Target Solutions, and I'm not familiar with that. So I hope for some leniency there. And I think my budget was on target with what it would cost for the IFSA program and the testing and the application fee. But I'm not entirely up to date on that, so I hope for some leniency there if I'm maybe a little bit behind the times. But regardless, I genuinely appreciate the opportunity to take this course, and I appreciate all the interaction, and I appreciate the effort that was put into for the course. I certainly learned a lot while taking this course, and so with that, I will close my final presentation. Thank you.